Welcome to Full Circle. I'm Suzanne McAllister. I'm so glad you could be with us today. I am thrilled to be able to introduce teen sensation Lenore Luca. She joins us today and she's going to talk about the many things she's involved in. She has an internet radio show, she's published a book, and she goes around inspiring other teenagers. Lenore, it is so nice to have you here today.
You make me sound so cool.
You know what? I think you are cool.
Thank you. I mean, I try to be.
So, you don't feel like you're cool?
No, I mean, I feel like, and I was telling this to the kids yesterday I was talking to at a high school, I'm like, I'm just like you, I'm no different. There's nothing different between the both of us. Maybe I'm a little louder, maybe sometimes I just don't shut up. But we're the same. That's why I like going around, because we are the same age, and I think it's easier to communicate with peers as you are a peer.
But I think some people may say, wow, she's only 18, but look, she's got all these things going. She's got the radio and, you know, the book. So in some ways you are different because you can attain goals, and perhaps there are some teenagers or adults even that are saying, wow, I wish I could attain some goals. What advice do you have for people that want to say, you know, I want to make some things happen in my life?
Go at it. Doesn't matter if you're too young or you too old. And I guess because I started out at 16, it's like you're supposed to just be like running around and learning how to drive a car, because that's what I was doing at 16, getting my permit, not running. I didn't think I'd be running around to different concerts and talking to different people and doing the things I was doing. And if 2 years ago you asked me if I would be like right here, if I'd be right here or writing a book or anything, I'd be like, yeah, I don't have the time for that. That's no. But it led me here. And the advice for people is to never give up. Never stop, no matter how old or young. And I think my grandpa taught that for me, where you're never too old to follow your dreams, because he always used to sing. And I want to say when he retired, about like 50, he started to really pursue his singing career. Huge Frank Sinatra fan. Sometimes those songs really make me angry because I've listened to them so much growing up. But it's truly inspiring, and I think that you can do whatever you set your heart to as long as you know that's what you love.
So obviously you had someone in your family as a good role model. You cited your grandfather. But when you're there in those presentation rooms with other teenagers, what are the key messages that you like to pass on to them?
I like them to let them know that they're not alone. And that it doesn't matter if not everybody likes you, not everybody's going to like you, not everybody likes me. People think I'm weird. Some people don't even think I'm cool, like myself. But it doesn't matter. As long as you're okay with yourself and you love yourself and you're confident in what you're doing, then that's all that matters. Everybody should like you for who you are, and you don't need to be accepted by everybody else. And I think that's what a lot of teenagers and kids my age want. We want to be accepted. I want to be accepted too. So I fall into that category, and it's a battle and it's a struggle that not just teenagers but everybody around the world suffers. They want to be accepted, they want to be loved, and to know that as long as you love yourself, everybody will love you as well. I think that's a great message, as well as to not conform. Don't be like everybody else. You don't want to all wear the same clothing, all act the same way. You want to have that one little thing, like one spark that makes you different from everybody else.
And I'm so glad you said you have to love yourself first. But I want to jump back on what you said, that so many kids feel alone. And you know, we're in this high-tech society, everybody's tweeting or emailing each other. But I read a study recently where almost 50% of the kids feel that they're connected, but they're not connecting. Would you speak to that in terms of how this technology has actually made some children, some adults as well, feel more alone?
My friend Jess, actually, one time we were in Spanish class, and I remember this, where after we're taking a test, she's like, nobody can talk in person anymore, Lenore. I don't understand. We have to text, and whatever you say in text, you can't say in person. I don't get it. And it really made an impact. And I'm like, you're right. Why can't I talk to you and tell you how I feel like this? Why do I have to indirect tweet or make a harsh Facebook status or pour my feelings on Tumblr? Why can't we communicate anymore with talking and over the phone? Personally, I don't like texting that much. I do it sometimes, but I rather, if I need something, I'm gonna be like, Ma, what's going on? Or I'll be like, Kayla, can you come home? I miss you.
So your message
like
to people that feel alone because of the technology is what?
That they aren't alone, that they shouldn't think that even if you post something on the internet and you think you're not alone, a lot of people see those things. And there are consequences to the actions of what you put on, especially what you put on the internet. I could say something how I feel about towards somebody else. That can get me into so much trouble because I could be bullying them, cyberbullying them, and I don't want that. And people shouldn't want to hurt each other on the internet, and they shouldn't be saying it to a person in general. So the message about being alone is that you're never alone. There's always somebody out there that you can talk to, whether you think it's not your friend, you think it's not your family, you think it's not like a teacher, somebody's always there. And there was a story where couldn't get through to my friend once, and we were at my house and there was a bunch of us, we couldn't do it. My brother got through to her. I'm like, of all people, seriously, Joe? This is supposed to be my job. I'm supposed to help my friends, not you. But there's always somebody there, even if you don't think there is. You just have to find that person that you can trust, and that could be your confidant.
And just take that initiative and reach out is what you're saying.
You have to ask.
You talked about bullying.